Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is B.M.T. early in the morning. So I was supposed to been do this, but a lot of things had came up and happened. Um, a lot of things came up and happened that were presumably out of my control, and I just had to move forward. You know, here I am today. But I wanted to do a conversation. I just wanted to have this holistic approach early this morning. Well, it's in the afternoon now about that of black men. I'm catching a lot of stuff. Black men think they're inferior. Black men are not running the home. Black men, they come in, they go in, they X, Y, and Z. It's a lot of stuff always being told about that of how black men move and operate. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Khan and Jufi from Capping, tapping in, no capping. Um, Pretty much amazing guys of the Blur Cartel. Blur Cartel is an established group of content creators that love the content that makes us happy when it comes to anime, gaming, movies, shows, music, um, pretty much whatever vices that a lot of us grew up on from the 90s, the early 2000s, um, heck, up to you would even see that of things. I think I would also see it from some of the 80s too. We have 80s. Pretty much, we love music, anime, gaming. It's our love and passion that brought us to where we are today into full circle as adults. Now, the thing about it that kind of got at me was that I'm seeing a lot of these narratives right now. It's no secret. It was shout out to another Blur Cartel um, member, Overall 99 Media. Um, definitely, definitely. Um, these guys, they also are part of the cartel family. Um, I think they've been doing some pretty good tier lists of gaming and movies from Avengers and stuff that I like to do, stuff that I have a passion in doing. Uh, when it comes to hearing the notion about talking about black boys and the home and in a certain type of lifestyle, because a lot of people will say, well, black men, why aren't you protecting? Well, black men, why aren't you out there doing this? Well, black men, black men, black men, black men. And I'm like, at the end of the day, it's not like you motherfuckers really put us on. Let's track the record for a lot of the 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds on up people. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no diss to y'all. But a lot of y'all weren't really putting us latchkey kids on to shit. Let's get that out the way. So when I start hearing the naysayers or people start punching down on the 80 kid, I mean like the latchkey kids. What's up, Clever Kev? Like I find it very, very interesting now. People trying to now tell us the narrative. Granted, a lot of us were raised by our grandparents with mom and dad out there doing their own thing, either trying to get their shit together. Some of us were raised by in a single parent household. Dad was either in or out. Mom couldn't always be there. There was a lot of abuse. Where they came from dad, whether y'all don't want to talk about it. And I notice a lot of women and men don't want to talk about the stuff that their mamas used to do to them. You keep that back in the subconscious of your mind when y'all telling black boys, shut up, black boys don't cry, or you're gonna be a little girl. Or what about that What about that church member with the tambourine, that boy that we all knew something was different about him? What about the times where y'all would tell us to be good little engines and boys, sit in church, give it to God and glory? No smoke against the church. See, I know there's a lot of the stuff that came from back then. Oh, that's what it means to be black. Yeah. See, what we ain't gonna do, and this is why I don't pander to a lot of you mofos in a lot of these spaces, is because, oh, well, BMT, you seem like you carrying on stuff. No, dude, I just know my origin. I don't pander to y'all. I don't try to fake the funk. I know what it's like to be that kid to wake up and there are no adults around. Gotta go find a bowl of cereal. Gotta go make it work. Get dropped off at your grandparents' house. See, oh well, we didn't want to have family. You know why a lot of black people don't want to have families now? Because we had to raise our goddamn brothers and sisters and cousins. We didn't really grow up in a family household setting. Let's talk about that. Let's keep that a stack. So honestly, when we hear a lot of these women going around saying, "I don't want no damn kid," well, we already know why. A lot of y'all damn mamas put the kids on y'all. We have to wash them, clothe them, clean them, do their hair and shit, while mama went out and go did her. And this, let's not pretend. Yeah, there were mothers out there working, getting them EBT food stamps, them housing vouchers, trying to keep daddy in the home. Daddy didn't want to be there with them unless it was on his terms sometimes, or they just couldn't make it work. We watch these pieces of the puzzle get put on us as kids. We try to build what little fractured identities we could from music, watching that of politics. You know how it feels when you watching the news and you see, and I know some people gonna say, "Oh, this is victim mentality." No, they're just calling that of the record. I know what it's like to watch the news. Whenever they brought up a black kid or a black person, it was either A, crime, B, kidnap, C, junkie or dead. I know what it was like to, and I was watching the news when they were like saving Isaiah because a lot of women were putting their kids out there in the street. Yeah, yes, I know. I was there. That I was awake at the top of the stairs around the banister when my cousin came to our house because her mama put her out. I seen a lot of my classmates out there on them corners selling that smack because they didn't have no food like that. They didn't have no money. They didn't have no clothes. They didn't have no fresh gear. So yes, in the 80s, we did have black flight. We had that. Some people went to the South because they knew that they would have stayed in the North, they would have been dead. And some people, hey, they left the, well, why does anybody stay in a black town? Well, if there's no resources in a black town, guess what? It's going to die. And ain't going to last that long. So when we talk about this, about the dynamic of men and women, there is a reality. There's a reality that we have to understand. That everything wasn't happy times all the time. You know, I told myself, you know, I just want somebody. I just want somebody by any means necessary. I know all of a sudden we hearing this. Um, I know we hearing a lot of these talks. Hey, you know, you need to find true love. We weren't being told that when we were young. You need to learn how to be an honorable man and woman and X, Y, Z. Nobody was saying all that shit. Yeah. The only person who was saying that was the pastor. That's the only person who was saying that was the pastor, maybe a first lady. Y'all can get out of my face with all that shit. Telling me all this history and all this shit, I really don't be giving a fuck. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't be giving a fuck. Y'all think about showing me my past that's gonna fix the damage that was done to the floor, to the foundation? Hmm? Y'all thought we forgot? How about we talk about what happened to grandma and granddaddy's house? Who sold the deeds? Right. We ain't supposed to talk about that, huh? Let's talk about the time where guess what? We were told you weren't shit as a black boy. See, when we talk like this, it's called get over it. You're being a victim. And I told myself that. Ain't no use in crying over spilled milk. I've seen a lot of you black girls. I see a lot of how y'all move and carry on and act. And I know why y'all do what y'all do. I know why y'all act the way y'all act. I saw how a lot of y'all idolize to be like them white girls in 90210 and all the movies because all the sisters, what are you talking about? Those ones that would go out on roller rink 88. Those who go out there and do all them dances and all that stuff on Motown and Soul Train. You had to dress nice, wear nice clothes. But from a kid with nothing, shit, you gotta take what you can get. And that's why I just find it very interesting. The imageries I put up. Well, back in the day, we had music. Yeah, any type of distraction that we could use to get away from that reality that guess what? Life wasn't so smooth, but it's so sweet. I mean, I ain't gotta lie. I mean, it is what it is, man. Y'all make it seem like we really were fucking with each other like that. Like I said, man, I used to watch cartoons. But now we hearing all this, oh man, be proud. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I love watching hip hop. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blackity black and I'm black, y'all. Yes, I was there, man. I watch a lot. I watched a lot of hip hop. I heard a lot of it telling me to be proud. Why do you think a lot of black men were telling other black people, hey, be proud. Don't hold your head up. Keep your head high. Because we were getting fucked up. Not just by the white man, but your own people. I find it interesting y'all call him Michael B. corny, and Michael B. is one of our own. I'm not going to pretend that some of these black men that feel the way they feel, they didn't have an origin story. I'm not going to pretend like that. Just like the same way how a lot of these women that are telling these girls to be independent and do X, Y, and Z, that was their mothers. They had put them to thinking and being like that after watching the way that they got treated or how they sold them out or did X, Y, and Z. See, the thing about it is everything had an origin of why it is, man. And people don't like that reality of just keeping it a stack. Nobody wants to talk about that, man. And I get it. Y'all want to be entertained. Y'all wanna look nice. Y'all wanna, back then you was something if you could go out there to the club or the church, which is another type of club, and say, "Look at me, look at my man, look at me, y'all, look at my nice truck, look at my woman, look at my boy, or my beautiful little girl." Anything to show the next Negro to the left or right of you that I'm highly favored. Trying to make ends meet. It's all good. It's all good, man. I get you. Very much so. That's why I'm not so hard on the brothers the way they are like that. I go at them because I'm from where you're from, but I'm not going to ever let nobody tell me how I should operate when they themselves come from where we came from. When they start preaching that of this is how I see men back in the day, well, man, fuck you. Preach that come by with nigga power gospel shit to somebody else. You ain't see what the fuck you just wanted to see, what you wanted to observe. I'll be damned if anybody tell me how I need to operate as a man, especially from my doggone upbringing. Y'all lost your fucking mind. Will we learn how to be men because our mama couldn't keep the man in the house because they had their fights and their quarrels? So we being told how we got to operate as men? The majority of us learn about some kind of manhood either by going to church, playing some little league, or just watching, observing other people. Man, that's why. Listen, man. This is why it don't offend me rolling with black folks these days. Shout out to Underrated Darkness. Don't offend me. I watched the colorism. Oh, I watched the colorism big time back in the day. Dark skinned girl didn't hardly get no type of love like that unless she was close to Jesus. I mean, don't get me wrong, we were loving on the brown sister, but a dark skinned sister, that was an uphill battle for them. Thank you, Underrated. Well, let's not talk about the sexual deviation. Let's not let's please, you know, mama and daddy, granddaddy, well, they were married for a long time. Mama was goddamn 15 to 16 years old. Your daddy was 22, 23. Man, that was back then in the times. But don't try to romanticize and try to make it seem like it was more, something that more than what it was. No, I respect that overall. I respect that. There was a dark skinned girl I used to like too. Her name was Anna. I even got into a fight. Yeah, y'all can call me that the simp for that time. I got into a fight because all of a sudden there the kids. Mind you, the girls were worse. The girls used to call Anna Shadow because when they used to turn off the lights. She used to hate when they would turn off the lights. They would turn off the lights. Anna was very dark skinned, very dark skinned. They would turn off the lights and they would call Anna Shadow. And they would say, Anna, where did you go, Anna? Where did you go? And people would laugh at Anna. People don't think that didn't fuck her up. That didn't do harm. Or let's talk about how a lot of boys that would go to church. Yeah, well, all we can do now is just look back at it and laugh and try to move past that trauma or those type of situational issues. But then they'll say it's the white man that puts that narrative. No, no, let's call it a beam because we ain't got to lie from where we from on this. I respect the underrated. There's a lot of in-house trauma going on. Let's talk about the backsliding of the church, because you couldn't really find no type of role models out there in the street because that was a doggy dog predator type of style world. I know they all want to talk about that black love, that empowerment. And we did have organizations. We did have organizations. We did have stuff. We had the Boys and Girls Clubs. We had the Nation of Islam. We had the Freemasons groups. There were groups and coalitions and different stuff for black, but I'm gonna be honest. The stuff that black boys or black young men were running to were getting torn down by their own. All for a check. All because of jealousy, maliciousness, greed, envy. God forbid if overall 99 was an up and coming brother. Oh, you got to go, bro. I'm not giving up my church to you. Oh, let's talk about underrated darkness. Hey, guys, I got some plans that we can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I get it. Basketball's a nice thing, but you know what? These test scores, we got to get them right. No, 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 Mr. Underrated. My baby gonna be a basketball player. He gonna play for the Detroit Pistons. Are you crazy? He don't need all that school stuff. He don't need all that white man stuff. I was there. I was in the jamborees. I was there in the doggone auditorium. Black parents yelling at doggone teachers. Because they were saying that, guess what? Your black boy is failing. Your black boy, he's not going to make it to school. Listen, my boy is going to be a ball player. My boy is going to be a star. My girl, she going to sing. Fuck that education shit. That's that white boy shit anyway. I was there for that. Adults were fighting like that in the schools. Adults were talking like that in front of us. You think they gave a damn if we could read? Don't come at me with that bullshit. Oh, we always were pushing education. No, y'all, no, stop. Stop the fucking bullshit. That's why we all say about why black men are the way they are. They don't know how to read a fucking paperwork. They don't know how to understand taxes. Fuck that. It was kill or be killed. You join the military, you can bounce a basketball, or God forbid, if you, hey, I hope to God you get a skill. So our masculinity was definitely being warped. It was being contorted. You had where older men were hollering at the younger females. How am I, a brother who's riding on the bus, compete with a dude who got a goddamn Cadillac, a DeVille? This man got 15 to 20 years in the game, hollering at a girl that I want to talk to. Oh, y'all forgot. Exactly, the last option, gangbang. This is why I don't listen to y'all when y'all be trying to tell people that came from no origin. Ain't none of y'all know what it's like to be threatened to be jumped into a gang. I do. I know what it's like to be threatened to be jumped into a gang. I know what it's like to have a switchblade pulled out on me and my cousins and shit. blocked. It takes 8 blocks to get to the school. 8 blocks. And either you roll together as a pack. What's going on, James? Shout out to James Kill. Either you roll together as a pack or your ass just got. I can promise you, if you knew something, if you understood the ways of the world, don't wear them felines. Don't wear them Reeboks. You ain't gonna wear them. Y'all remember them? Y'all remember them pump up shoes? Oh, what? Who can afford those? Yeah, I could afford them. Your mama must have worked some extra hours to get that. See, only certain men could get a BMW. Only certain men could get a BMW or Mercedes. See, let's be honest. Let me tell you right now. Y'all want to know why black people fight so hard to go get the Mercedes or the BMWs and stuff? Because they saw that people outside of their community had the shit. And they wanted it. Because something like that in the hood or in the black community, it didn't be good. But everybody didn't live in the hood. We had suburbs. If you had one of those damn things, you were somebody. This is why I don't listen to a lot of you motherfuckers try to tell me shit about these type of endeavors, because I understood that somebody had a doggone Mercedes, a BMW. God forbid if you saw a Jag drive through. A Jeep. No, sir. When Uncle Darkness come out, everybody pile into the van. Everybody pile into the station wagon. There's the reason why they call it a town car, because literally you could fit a little small town or a small household in the town car. Shout out to the Lincolns that I rode in. My mama, I think she had a Honda. My mama had a Honda, and my daddy had a Ford. I grew up in them type of lifestyle, man. That's why I said, man, when people be trying to tell black boys, listen, corny was corny, nigga. We were told that was corny, because guess what? Everybody didn't want to get down with the fuck shit. Everybody didn't have the resources or the means. You know what it's like to be by your parents, to have your parents tell you that you weak. Ooh, thank you, Tone. Thank you. Don't forget the Mustang with the drop top, the DeVilles. Listen, understand, for some of us, they were the have and the have not blacks. There was the have and the have nots. A lot of people would like to say that they were out there selling, but they weren't selling. You were watch boys. You would stand out there and do what you told as little soldier soldiers. They would put stuff on girls. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I can't talk to you. Why? Because Michael said so. And I don't want you to get beat up. Michael hasn't even been in school in goddamn 3 weeks. Education wasn't being pushed like that. Like it should have been. And yes, we understand that the powers that be, but then when y'all be coming to us saying, black man, what are y'all going to do about getting bills passed? You don't think we haven't tried? You don't think black men haven't tried? You don't think we haven't gotten? You don't think those black men haven't gotten their ass whooped? You don't think we haven't watched other black men get all lined up on the goddamn fucking walls? Mind you, didn't have to have shit to do with anything. All you had to see, I was around there when they had the fucking '94 crime bill. I watched them when they would bring out the gut trucks. They didn't give a shit. If you were standing by the goddamn we call it the zoo room, the crack house, for a lot of y'all who don't understand. And see, when the police came, they grabbed everybody. See, you would have one old lady who watches all the kids turn on the TV. Then you would have it where you'll have it where the adults will come there and get their smack. What's going on, that dog stray? They'll get their smack. People will do what the fuck they do. Again, the narratives that we tell in these spaces of Black YouTube are full of shit, and everybody gets to rewrite and rebrand themselves like shit was sweet like that. Like I said, man, I don't y'all ever motherfucker ever come to me about who B.M.T can talk to. Now all of a sudden, motherfucker want to play gatekeepers in this bitch. Where was the gatekeeping and making sure that we had FBLA in school? Were y'all fighting to keep that? Were y'all fighting to help keep the narrative off these little black girls about having to get these type of perm kits that now have caused cancer? Why y'all think a lot of these women got fucking breast cancer and all these goddamn issues with their scalps now? Don't say it's the men. Hmm? Why y'all think a lot of black boys thought, I got to get out there by any means necessary? You have those who say, yo, all I can do is sell. And their mama and their family knew that they were selling and then try to stop them. You know why? Because they knew damn well that 9 to 5 job that they worked at McDonald's or work as a receptionist or as a janitor, it wasn't bringing in shit. But they knew that their kid who was out there on the streets doing that excess activity, guess what? He's bringing in $200, $300. He bringing in fucking money. My daughter out there dating that older man, knowing that he's doing things to her, but that man giving her money. Hey baby, ask Mark to give you and your sister a ride to the welfare office to turn in this letter. Shout out to my brother Craig, bro. Shout out to the con man. Y'all wonder why a lot of black boys, we fight so hard and we so erratic? It ain't because we erratic, because we already done been through some war zones. Some of us already done fought our mama boyfriends while she was getting her ass beat. Because all she was a black woman that wanted love. But guess what? That black man wasn't showing her a different type of love. Either you do what I say, or I'm going to kill you, bitch. I heard that. I heard that said to my cousin. I heard that said to a lot of black women. So guess what? Why I wonder why a lot of black women are the way they are now? A lot of them got their asses beat. Stomped. Back in the day, the woman used to stand with the man. The woman understood, if I leave this man gonna kill me. Who am I gonna go to? The police? Who am I gonna go to? Another black man to protect me? So either two things came out of that. Your black son either grew a vitriol for other black men that fucked over his mom and fucked over his society, or say, you know what, guess what? I'm gonna go elsewhere and do me. I got good at throwing hands, but I got used to either A, I'm fighting 1-on-2 or 1-on-3 jump matches, or two, I'm going to fight a grown ass man. Listen, baby, I was born in conflict. Y'all think the things y'all say to me, B.M.T, about how I look, about how I act and how I maneuver, do y'all think y'all offend me? Nigga, I'm a crack baby era nigga. Ain't shit y'all can say to me that can ever stow away my anger and my hatred. That fire still burns in my belly. And I take care of my mom. And I take care of the women in my family. And I take care of all those I give a fuck about. You know why? Because guess what? The community wasn't there when we were out there in the gutter. The community wasn't there when we were out there in the struggle. The community wasn't there when all we had was a jug of water, mustard, an onion, and a goddamn 2 slices of the ends of the bread in my goddamn fridge. And all a nigga was asking my mama was, are you gonna lay on your back? I'll give you that $300 for your lights. You know what my mama did? Pack us up and took us to my cousin's house and we stayed there. And I don't judge my mama for what she did to survive. But I know one thing now, my mama definitely told me, ain't a motherfucker ever gonna hold shit over my head ever again. I don't have no vitriol for my father. I made peace with that. I don't agree with everything, but I made peace with that. See, this is why when people come to me about that narrative about you ain't a good black man, fuck you, bitch. I'm a man. Rules are for suckers, and there ain't no such thing as a goddamn rules when it comes to this goddamn game. Say that for the schoolyard. There ain't no rules in the fight. The last rule in the fight is he who wins. It's if you get caught. So when people come to me about this shit, this is why I said, this is why I stand alone. I don't stand with a lot of you motherfuckers. And a lot of y'all, this is why a lot of y'all can't even come on my panels like that. Y'all can't rock with me. Call me the jawline nigga. You think I give a flying fuck? A lot of y'all black boys don't even know how to run a home. You know why? Because y'all were kicked out of the home. Your daddy left you. Your mama didn't fuck with y'all. Hell, goddamn it, your parents probably were trying to get an abortion or send you down south. That was the ultimate abortion, abandonment, which we know that was a big thing for a lot of black households. Exactly, Tonya. The streets never had rules for us. It was kill or be killed or fall in line. I don't ever play that narrative that I'm a saint. I ain't never told y'all I'm moral. I just do what's right by me. I can tell you right now, I'm going to be, every time I'm going to get home, I tell it to them niggas at them clubs, hey, bro, I get you got your pride on your back with that color, but guess what, bro? You got your burner and I got mine. We're going to see who's going to get home tonight, and I'm going to bet on me every time. Words like that? Yup. Every time. Every time. I'm a calm and tempered man, but I had to learn how to show restraint. See, that's something that a lot of black men, you got to start learning how to do, show restraint. Women have to start learning how to discipline themselves in the heat of the storm. See, a lot of black girls started understanding that black women will fuck over another black woman at a moment's chance to either A, get a man, get a bag, or get an opportunity. What's going on, Tony? Y'all thought the stuff that we were singing about in music, about being a man, y'all thought the stuff about how we talk about maneuvering, people were trying to give other little breadcrumbs. I had it when niggas said, listen, bro, I'm not your daddy. I'm not your mentor, bro. But I'm going to tell you right now, my nigga, watch your mouth. Watch how you maneuver. Check your emotion. You ain't no bitch. You need to check your emotion. They ain't going to go easy like that, like they go on that female, like they go on you, bro. You got 2 strikes against you. You young and you black. You fuck up, my nigga, that's your ass. That's what a dude told me, bro. That's what a dude told me. I remember that. He was in a cream color, goddamn Ford F-150. His woman was in the house coming out. That's fair enough, dog, Trey. They did have rules. There were some type of rule of function of code of conduct. But to whom it may apply, that was the stipulation. Tony may be the guy that got the beats and the music. However, we all understood that, hey, when we go to that studio, listen, bro, we all got to go there to go drop our track. Tony said, hey, ain't no deals or selling of your territory in my studio, but then that makes me part of your shit. That was a rule that we had to agree, that Tony had to establish. At a barbershop, how you felt about a motherfucker, guess what? That is sovereign land. A barbershop was sovereign land. A school was sovereign land. Guess what? If your kids go to that school, guess what? Hey, bro, I get we got the beef, but our kids are in that school. Let them go in there to eat. Let them go in there to sleep. Daycares. Nobody runs up on a daycare. We already understand that. Nobody runs up on a daycare. Nobody runs up on the women's group home and shit. Khan, we understand that. Khan definitely re-put that lesson right back in my mind. You're not a man if your boy is getting disrespected and you sit there quietly and you don't say shit and you don't check the motherfucker. That speaks character of that man. And I respect my brother for that. Because even he had to chastise and discipline me in that art that I had mistakenly forgot. But if a motherfucker steps out of line in front of me about one of my people, I'm supposed to check them right on the spot. Hold up, bro. Let's stop before we go any further. Because if you can't defend me in the midst of the storm, how can you say you my fucking brother? How can you say that's your woman? And see, I don't watch shit like that. Men saying that they want a woman, but when a woman is doggone getting violated or disrespected, all of a sudden he quiet, he docile, he in bitch mode. But then he'll say, hey, baby, listen, I love you. Well, you didn't love me enough to speak up for me. What the fuck, my nigga? So I might as well go with goddamn Khan. Khan's a whole motherfucking goddamn pookie. Khan is out there in the street. Yeah, but I know one thing. Khan got that goddamn steel on him. Khan will steal off on the motherfucker that look at me or try to come at me wrong. So guess what? I'm a female. I need some protection. And you know what's going to happen? She's going to go over to that nigga Khan. Being B.M.T, I can't get mad because guess what? She chose that of the steel arm protection rather than that verbal protection. After a while, some of the females start saying, yo, I got to start defending myself, but these niggas out here ain't shit. Good or bad, these niggas ain't going to protect me or my seeds. They ain't going to protect my nest. Sally, I wish some people got that lesson, dog, straight. I'm thankful that some people caught me and actually put me on the right path. This is why one of the reasons why I understood that, yo, I need to go into the military. All that rah-rah drill instructor yelling at me, that was a breeze. That didn't bother me. That didn't bother me. Shit, I was just getting yelled at in the home, in school, at the church, wherever. People yelling at me. Shit, my mind went elsewhere. Working out, that was fun. That's PE to me. 3 meals in a cot, shit. The fuck you telling me? That's why so many, listen, man, people who come from nothing excel in the most horrendous environment. That's why when I say, when y'all be wondering how these immigrants be out flourishing, y'all, I see it like, yo, bro, they're hungry. They're hungry like a lot of us were when we were coming up back in the day, bro. They're hungry like that because they understand that, yo, I got zero shit to go back to. So by any means necessary, I'm going to get mine, even if it means getting or stomping over you. And y'all may not like that, but it's a us versus them type of mentality. And y'all can keep on saying, no, man, no, I'm telling you right now, bro. There are points to be proven on the goddamn board. There's not enough resources. There's not. The laws have been made where now the board is starting to even out, where it's not categorized by your gender. It's not categorized by goddamn that of, well, back in the day, We were modern traditional, bro. Stop that. But none of us, majority of us weren't raised in the traditional type of setting. Listen, bro, some of my best friends were trailer trash white folks. You know why? But I already watched the way how they got treated by the police. I watched how they were getting called shit. I said, damn, I thought you had it pretty good, Bucky. Man, my dad, when he come home and he's drunk or he's high, man, he be coming here. I watch a dad beat the shit out of him. I mean, like literally punch him in the face, tell him to stand up, look him in the face again, and punch him again 3 to 4 times. I literally had to run up on the dude and say, hey, bro, chill, chill. And Bucky, your friend got more balls than you, boy. Kick him right in the stomach. Say, hey, I'm gonna go get some pizza. Y'all want some pizza, boys? Bucky get up, dust himself off. His mama ain't say shit watching her own son get the shit beat out of her. I watched trailer trash get the shit beat out of them, boy. Yup, that is so true, boy. Listen. Y'all think bougie black folks, we don't go nearly as hard on hood people like wealthy white folks go on trailer trash white folks. Or they call trailer trash white trash. They call it white trash. Oh, I know. Listen, bro. Me and Bucky still cool. I see his kids. His kids, I treat them like my nephews. Well, y'all need a ride to Walmart? I got y'all. Come on. That's why I said, B.M.T, you cool with white folks, nigga? You don't know where the fuck I came from. Y'all weren't going with me to the comic book store. Y'all weren't there with us when we was out there at the arcades, drinking soda pop, eating Funyuns and Doritos, talking about how we want to get out of our impoverished environments and shit. Yes, I love who I am as a black man, as a black boy growing up. But God damn it, let's not pretend like a lot of you motherfuckers were putting in the hard work in the paint with a lot of us that were coming up through the struggle. Let's not pretend that there was some gatekeeping going on that was keeping some black boys out by older black men. Let's talk about that shit. Let's keep that stack of beans because there was a lot of motherfuckers that did not want me to get up. A lot of y'all did not want to see another black boy make it out of the hood or out of the goddamn dire situation. You know why? Because guess what? You know what that would mean? Guess what? A lot of y'all were holding a lot of us back. Oh, see, that's a fact that that is a fact. Now, we did have it where there were some blacks that would tell other black kids, guess what? Hey, you got to get out of here. Let's see, why are the black people leaving? Why are they not staying to clean the tree? You know why? Because other black folks say, hey, bro, either A, you need to get out of here, and you don't need to come back. You don't need to come back. Y'all want to know why I didn't talk about that Jay Morant issue? That Jay Morant thing with him and punching that boy in the face? You know why? Because that was a normal thing where we came from. Overall could tell you, Khan could tell you, Underrated could tell you, anybody who came up in the 80s understood that. Tony could tell you, James could tell you. Even the females said, yo, you run up, you 17, hell, you goddamn 16. You run up on a grown folks and you got the right weight and height, bruh, them hands were coming. Oh, word? Especially if you playing a pickup game on the black paint. You run up on a motherfucker thinking that you got that heat. You better make sure, goddamn it, bro, you finish the job. I know exactly, bro. You run up. That's why I'm not too hard with Jay Morant putting them paws on that boy. Well, I ain't gonna call him a boy because he was a man at that time. That nigga was a whole man when he ran up on goddamn Jay Morant. See, and that's the thing about it. No, B.M.T, that was a boy. No, that he was enacting that of the code of a man. One lion ran up on a bigger lion. You thought that you could take the nigga. We done seen it. Some young dudes could beat the goddamn older dude. Because you got the speed or you probably got the faster hands. I beat some older niggas. Whether it be out there when we playing football or probably when we playing basketball. Niggas thought he gonna disrespect me, keep following me, busting my lip. Hey, bro, we're gonna have to shoot. We're gonna have to shoot one. Older dude said, "Hey, y'all heard? You definitely did foul him on the paint. You definitely did foul him on the paint quite a few times, bro. Hey, bro, this blood, it got to be returned. Man, young nigga, I'll beat your ass, little nigga. Bet, let's go." Y'all gonna learn today about little JoJo. Y'all gonna learn about little JoJo. He ain't Rockman Jr. for nothing. See, I had a good ground game. Niggas thought that their reach was gonna save them. Nigga, if I got you and wrapped up your leg, boy, listen, I'm slamming you, suplexing you on that concrete. Once you get dazed, boom, 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 let him up. Fuck you, nigga. I'm not letting this nigga up. We on the ground. We all equal in this bitch. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let him up, Joe. Let him up. Nigga say, "Oh no, I'm about to go get my." Hey, hold up, bro. You gonna go get what? You gonna go get what? You gonna go disrespect our shit? You gonna disrespect our territory? You gonna make us look bad already, my nigga? Hey, bro, take this nigga behind the trees, bro, and give him this violation card, bro. I done seen that. You lost a fair one, and you want to talk about going to go get some steel? Now, see, that was back then when they had a fucking code. See, y'all don't. That's what I said. Y'all listen, bro. Y'all think the scar. See, a lot of y'all can't see the scars on my face and on my hands and on my body. I wear them with pride when I look in the mirror, when I go wash off, when I go look at my hands and stuff. I done dealt with niggas with knives, niggas with pistols. I done achieved that over death. Nothing don't fear me. That fear been removed from my heart. Shout out to my Zoe family. As what that goddamn boy, when one of my niggas done told me, bro, his goddamn Brewha done said, listen, once you done respect death and understand that it's a circle, we all gotta go. That gun don't got no levitation over you, boy. Once I understood that message, whoo. That's why I say people look down on them suburban kids. Them suburban kids can throw hands too. I got good at wrestling because a white boy taught me how to wrestle. Yeah, that's how I got good at wrestling. That was one of my secrets. I got good at wrestling because guess what? When I went to a white school, I had the strength. I didn't have the techniques. Once I got the techniques on how to wrestle, shit. I knew how to shoot for legs. I knew how to doggone grapple. I knew how to do chokeholds. Man, I was a fucking whole man. My repertoire got better. Boxing, I learned that from two niggas in prison. Two niggas who got out of prison ran the goddamn. They had backdoor boxing matches in the goddamn barbershop. Behind the barbershop, there was a boxing style that was being taught to the brothers in the nation at the goddamn prison that a lot of people don't know. There is actually a fighting boxing style. It's a more so a closed square type of fighting style with your fists and your elbows. Yeah. And it also has a little bit of Krav Maga in it, but it's more so of an urban fighting style for brothers who got to fight in close quarters. See, a lot of y'all don't know this shit, bro. Trust me, I don't reveal the shit that I know because there's no point. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers are going to already have their perceived perception about me. That's why it's very interesting. Listen, bro, when it came to combatives, boy, I killed that shit, bro. Boy, when it came to fighting, bro, that's why I said, listen, I don't mind hand, but don't throw gang signs in the club with the guns while the news on your head. Yup, they do that. You know what? See, the thing about it is, a lot of these dudes are not used to a certain level of power, respect, and doggone, they don't know how to handle it. They think power is that of intimidation or that of showboating or stunting on other people. I see that with the females calling other females a basic bitch or literally use a man, you this or that, because guess what? You fall in line. Oh, girl, you got a man telling you what to do. You want to know why they think like that? Because somebody else told them, listen, don't you ever let no man tell you what to do. Now, hold up now. So you want a man to protect you. You want a man to actually be your vanguard. But see, you don't want to fuck with me or literally listen to me. So why the fuck would I waste my time? That's why I said I'm not going to waste my time protecting no woman that don't listen to me. And if y'all don't like that, well, fuck you. I don't give a shit. I could listen to a woman give me instruction about stuff that's beneficial for my health, but you tell me it don't got to go back, vice versa. You got the game fucked up, and this is why a lot of women are looking at other women like, "Listen, don't follow my path. Don't listen, baby." See, I don't want to hear those women that are telling y'all, "Listen, girl, I done used up." Like nowadays, they got two types of time. They got two types that are going on right now. One, I live my best life. I'm hoping that my sons I'm hoping that my sons or my daughters love me enough that they'll take care of my ass. Or number two, guess what? I do not want to do this by myself. And we're not telling y'all, there's nobody on this panel or another channel, not overall, not darkness, not doggone dog stray, not doggone who else? Han, not doggone Toya, not Tony, not nobody here is pushing for anybody to subjugate and give up their humanity and their individualism for abuse. Nobody here is telling y'all to do that. Nobody is telling y'all to do that. But God damn it, I'm going to be the fucking man of my house. Y'all don't like that? Go eat 500 dicks. I will be damned. Listen, bro, I'm prepared to die for my kingdom. I'm prepared to go that beyond. Understand that. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. We don't have a lot of black men that are willing to go that far to die for their woman and child, sadly. A lot of black men weren't taught like that. That's a kind of kill switch you got to have in your mind. But see, you got to understand, black boys, y'all can't fight your way out of every situation. You can't. What's going on? Shout out. What's going on, Mella? You can't fight your way out of every situation, black boy. I had to learn that the hard way. I know you're gonna have some people gonna say, guess what? You got punked. No, you understood that in the environment. You gotta understand how to stow your anger. What's up, Kev? There's been plenty of time I wanted to tell that boss or that manager at that job, nigga, fuck you. But I also had to understand that guess what? I gotta feed my churn. That woman needs goddamn stuff to feed them babies. You know how many times I wanted to walk out on that fucking house when doggone we need pull-ups, we need cereal, milk, electric bill. A lot of that shit piles up. And see, it's a lot because you're not taught. A lot of boys, a lot of young men were not taught how to be conditioned. That yeah, you got money, but that money that you're making is supposed to be for your home. It's supposed to be for the further endurement of your family. So I get it. You're like, damn, I never get to keep a fucking dollar. I never get any goddamn money. So you got to understand to be the head of a household. sacrifices will be made. You got to understand that there will be times that, listen, do you know how often I buy myself fresh clothes? Me as a man, I don't really buy me fresh jeans. I might go buy me a pack of t-shirts, some new drawers. If my drawers ain't about to fall apart or some shit, most dudes, I'm just being honest, most men will hold on to clothes until they start falling apart. Not saying there's anything wrong with brothers, buying nice clothes and shit, but holistically, most men that are kind of like more so worried about that of their society or shit like that, they're more so, we kind of more so thinking about, hey man, like, that's nice that we got some nice shoes. Some nice, like I got three or four pair of good tennis shoes. As long as I got a good hot meal, my bills are paid, my children getting their lesson in school, I good. I good. I'm grateful. And a lot of people say, man, fuck that. I don't want none of that lifestyle. Well, nigga, I ain't asked you. I ain't really give a fuck what y'all like or what y'all do. Understand this. You have no say in that of the vastness of society, but what we allow you to have. And see, the thing about it is you have it. I'm gonna tell you right now, the individual does not beat that of the vast majority of that of what we want in the household. If you think that the powers that be give a fuck about that of the individual, the reason why a majority of blacks were out there fighting, getting their ass whooped, it wasn't because of no individual basis shit. If that's the case, you should have took your ass, got on that fucking bus, and take your ass to Mississippi. Take your ass up there to New York or whatever stuff. Live your best individual. No, listen. The civil rights movement happened because of families and that of community or society wanted a better type of lifestyle for that of their own. That's just one of the things. Listen, bro, I go through some of the bullshit I go through in life, not because I want to. Y'all think I want to go do all work 2 and 3 goddamn streams of income, bust my ass, get up night and day, stay up. Oh my God, this person's sick. This happened. This happened. This happened. This happened. I gotta be for real with y'all. A lot of people these days are not built for a relationship or to run a home. Look, I gotta keep that. I gotta keep that a stat. A lot of people are not built to run a home. They say they want a home, but they're not built to run a home. A lot of women say that they will like a man, but they're not actually built to actually hold down a man. A lot of men say that they were like a woman, but they're not actually built to actually take care of a woman. See, now we got this perception of motherfuckers, all these weirdo dudes that getting on that are supposed to be coaches. They get on and say that they're selected, special, that they know, understand that of the nature of men and women. But see, all that understanding that shit of the natures of all that stuff, that shit don't matter if you ain't out there in society forging a path or a way for these people. Listen, bro, I'm trying to. I see. Me telling y'all that shit is a waste of my fucking time sometimes. But I understand you. Let's be honest. Majority of black folks, like, they really don't give a fuck. The ones who are actually out there like doing shit don't really give a fuck to try to put you on. Why? Because it only swelters up the gap. And we know this is true because goddamn it, immigrants that come over here to America, when the illegal immigrants come over here, they be the ones that call goddamn ICE or whatever type of state facility to get the illegal immigrants out. You know why? Because they understand, listen, you motherfuckers, if y'all ain't gonna come here and do your work or actually contribute, why the fuck do we want you here? Why y'all think, listen, understand this. I understand that, yeah, I have my nigga tendencies. But me overall in Underrated Darkness, we got no love for the nigga. We got no love for you fuck boys, you fuck bitches. We don't got no love for y'all. We don't got no love for you motherfuckers y'all around there doing all the fuck nigga shit and think, no, bro. Because see, we understand that you're going to just waste the space. You're going to just waste that time. That's why I said, hey, man, what are you doing for that other community? Man, bitch, who the fuck are you? What do you think? Why are you saying who or what am I going to do? No. This is not communism. This is not no, listen, at some point, yeah, listen, I got to be for real. Yep, you're right about that, Kev. If there was a nigga out there while Kev out there cutting grass and his child going to school and he causing trouble in his goddamn community, guess what? Get your ass the fuck on out. Hey, bro, you got to go. Bro, I have the right to be here. No, nigga, no. You're not contributing. That's honestly what this space is about. Niggas feel a certain type of way. Niggas feel a certain type of way when Sierra said, hey, ladies, don't forget your independence on how to be independent. Sierra, you're rich and successful. Why would you say that? Well, shit. I would tell that to a man. I'm surprised there's no black man that is successful telling other black men, hey, don't forget who you are as a black man. Just because you got that money, just because you got that family, don't forget your identity. Don't forget what pursued you. See, I forgot. You black boys were never taught that coming up as a black man. You were never taught that of how to be independent, how to think for yourself. You know why? Because see, that's not a lesson that was taught to you, nigga. You weren't told that. You were told that, hey, whatever the church believes, whatever is told upon you, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work to the sweat of your brow until you die. You're supposed to eat, sit, sleep, and doggone shut the fuck up and be submissive. See, that's why I said, bro, the lesson plans are totally different. The nigga is still on the goddamn 1940s goddamn doctrine plan that, hey, this is what it means to be masculinity and to show some true masculine shit. You're supposed to be a provider. You're supposed to do this. And see, that's the thing about, shout out to Mona on Tapping No Capping when she said, listen, black men were trained to provide. We were trained to provide, but we weren't trained how to thrive. We weren't trained on how to be emotional providers. I was not trained as a black young man how to be an emotional provider for that of my family. A lot of black men, I don't want y'all to tap that in the chat. For all the black men in the chat, please type 1 if you are trained to be an emotional provider. Type 2 if you was only trained to just provide for that of your household or that of society. I don't want to bet on my life that majority of black men, 85 to 99% of black men were only trained to be providers. We were never trained how to emotionally have an adapt lifestyle of loving, caring. This is why it's foreign whenever you see a black man show open affection for a black child, a woman, his community. It sounds foreign. It looks weird now. You know why? Because guess what? We are at that point where, guess what? You cannot see a black man being emotional unless you think that nigga is gay. Gay black men are emotional. A real man, he knows how to control his emotions and shut the fuck up and do what he's told. But then you wonder why your woman cannot connect with you. You wonder why your woman, she's like, damn, I thought I loved this man. But now he's in providing mode. He don't know how to doggone provide some type of emotional hold. And it's okay, bro, because I'm there too. Listen, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. B.M.T, listen, I'm fucked up too, bro. I'm hurting. I'm bleeding out slowly. Like, listen, I'm cut up. But guess what? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all gonna say, man, B.M.T, you sound crazy. You sound fucked up. You know why? Because I'm expressing the reality of what's going on. This is why y'all see so many people, especially black people online, trying to find some type of digital emotional connection, and they don't know how. They don't know how, because guess what? That's something that you have to connect to for yourself. There's nothing I can tell Kev. There's nothing I can tell Overall, Underrated, or anybody else on how to emotionally connect. This is why we run to spiritualism. This is why we run to different types of manifestations of things, because we're trying to find something to psychologically connect us. This is why I try to tell ladies, when you have your child, don't just lay that child on you. Take that child if the father is there and put that child in that man's hands. Let him listen to that life breathe. Let him look that child in the eyes. Let him hold that child. I promise you, something that is unexplained is going to happen in the universe. When I've lost two children before I actually got to hold my own child. Two kids, two of my children are in the earth waiting for me when I cross over. Exactly, Kev. Put that child in his hands. Let him hear that scream. Let him hear that child breathe. He has to learn how to jumpstart his heart of emotions. It's okay, brother. But see, I know your heart is well in the right place overall. Shout out to my brother Overall. My brother Overall always call me, text me, and let me know, bro. I'm praying for you, bro. Are you okay? B.M.T, how you doing? And sometimes he knows my spirit that I be in a fucked up, bad situation in my mind. I don't know how he knows. Sometimes I want to go live. He said, nah, B.M.T, don't go live. Chill, relax. Hey, bro, don't do it. Overall, I love you, bro. I love you. If I don't tell you anything else, Zell, thank you for looking out for me. Thank you. Thank you. I go to a con every other time. Like I said, a lot of us young brothers, we're not part of this space like that. But we look out for each other. We may be small, but we look out for each other's back. One of our brothers right now is hurting. Much love to him and his family. Right now, they're hurting. But guess what? He was still in the chat, listening, supporting. Y'all, listen, man. We're trying. Like a lot of us black men, we're trying to help. We're trying to try to connect to a lot of y'all. We're trying to connect to our children. We're trying to learn how to connect to our women. We're trying to learn how to connect to our society. But I gotta be for real with y'all, man. A lot of us were fucked, bro. A lot of us got fucked up in the game of life. A lot of us got screwed over. A lot of us watched as other people got the finesse card and we got the shit card. A lot of us, for the girls that we did like, guess what? They were going through their own battles. What's going on? See, a lot of y'all, I don't feel no type of way when I hear how James is, but James is speaking to, yo, bro, like, I'm down with the fuck shit. If you trying to come at me a certain type of way or trying to disrespect me, I'm coming at you hard. That's why I don't got no harp on my homie James. I don't. I don't. Y'all think y'all offend me when somebody telling me that I smoke weed? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I take care of my seed. I take care of my children. I take care of my fucking responsibilities of my household. No, listen, y'all, motherfuckers don't offend me. Mm-mm. I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to be in a shitty existence. I've had them bad thoughts in my mind. I pray to God, but sometimes the devil is the one who answers. but it's upon me not to answer him back. Sometimes I lay by my children's bed. I don't sleep. I don't always eat. There's a reason why a lot of black men these days are dying younger and faster. And it don't have nothing to do with the pistol. It don't got nothing to do with a gun. A lot of us are dying with broken hearts. A lot of us are dying with a lot of internal depression. See, that's what I'm saying. And I respect you on that, James. Like, you know, the thing about it is when you start coming into like, yo, I got to do a reset, bro. Like, I fuck with y'all, I rock with some of y'all, but understand that sometimes as a man, we got to go do a reset. Like, we have to because there's a lot of stuff welding up on us, and we have to stop. Y'all be wondering why a lot of dudes be like, damn, like all of a sudden he had a mental breakdown, or all of a sudden he like this, or all of a sudden he like that. No, bro, like you gotta understand. 40, like a lot of us now, a lot of us latchkey kid, a lot of us latchkey black boys, we're now in our 30s or 40s now. We were never holistically trained on how to express that of ourselves and our existence. Hmm. You know what I was told? Give it to Jesus. Jesus will work it out. If you want him, Jesus will work it out. If you let him, Jesus will work it out. Well, God damn it. I've been doing that shit for goddamn almost 40 years. Give me the motherfucking sword. Give me the goddamn pistol. You think right now my woman want to hear about goddamn spiritual salvation? Now I got to get history thrown in my fucking face. What are y'all men doing about that of the laws? What are y'all doing about that of society? What are y'all going to do about that of the household? What are y'all going to do about that of the court? What are y'all going to do about these black boys? What are y'all, bitch, shut the fuck up. I was told to fall on my knees and pray for some goddamn Wakanda shit that ain't never fucking happened. I didn't get no fucking 40 acres and a mule. Hell, I didn't even get no brick and mortar. I was lucky if I got a fucking last name. I talked about all types of shit in this motherfucker, and you know what I got? Laughs. Talked about. Spit on. By my own ilk. But I understand. Shout out to my motherfucking homie Bronzebird. Shout out to Troll Gang. Troll Gang motherfucking Central. Don't go over to Bronze. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't go over to Bronzebird if y'all ain't about that certain type of lifestyle of being a goon. There's a reason. Trust me. Somebody already got their feelings hurt when I was over there the last time. Y'all motherfuckers feel a certain type of way. B.M.T, you talking to white folks. I'm like, bro, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to smoke these motherfuckers for y'all? Am I supposed to go out there? Y'all gonna give me my bail? Y'all gonna take care of my motherfucking kid? Y'all gonna do what the fuck? Y'all gonna watch over me? And what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Y'all ain't gonna defend me, nigga. Y'all weren't over there when me and Kev went over there to the white panel. You remember that, Kev? Me and Kev went over there to the white conservative panels, argued and debated for almost 2 months straight. Shout out to my brother Kev for going over there. Ain't none of them called us the N word. None of you know what they were more concerned about. God damn, how the fuck y'all know all this shit? How do y'all know about the Constitution? When we started breaking down stuff about how men that have learned how to check that of the nature of being a black man in order, motherfuckers started talking to us. Oh my God. B.M.T, you brought white people over here. Nigga, this is YouTube, bitch. Y'all don't control this shit. Y'all barely control your own goddamn street. Now all of a sudden y'all control YouTube. We're talking about only people who be over here is black people. Y'all don't know who's behind the avatars. Y'all don't know who they got listening to y'all shit. Y'all don't know who's watching over y'all shit. You don't know who they fucking, who they living with, who they talking about. See, the people I learned that look like you don't answer to people like you. Let's get that shit out the way. The people who look like you don't even answer the people that look like you. So all this nonsense telling me about goddamn, hey, you around this, you around that one motherfucker. Who am I supposed to go to around in this bitch for the resources I need to go build my goddamn next kingdom? Shout out to the brothers who done gone over there and had articulate debate. Before y'all were doing that little Destiny Richard Angerman shit, bro, I'm like, hey, y'all a few years late. Y'all late. Y'all want to talk about pussy to the white man. The white man don't give a fuck about your pussy problems. Oh, that sounds like some lame ass clown. Listen, man, what are we gonna do about this black woman? The white man, why are you telling me that? I still can't deal with my white bitch. I'm still trying to deal with that bitch. The fuck you telling me? Y'all don't be watching goddamn that 48 hours. Them white women be killing them goddamn white boys, taking their ass to court, raping them over the coals with goddamn child support and all that shit. Y'all make it seem like y'all niggas getting raped over the coals by Bronkeisha. All Bronkeisha gets probably a $600 check a month. $600, break that down, that's $200. That's like literally goddamn. She's only getting $300 every 2 weeks out of your check, nigga. Like, what are you really doing, bro? What are you really doing? Man, she shouldn't even be going to get child support. Well, nigga, okay, I'll tell you what. If they were to turn off the motherfucking family courts, turn off goddamn speech or any type of state thing, would you black men that talk all this Wakanda, nigga power, 80 goddamn crack baby, 9 power, 90 power of the law shit, 48 power of the law, whatever, would y'all step the fuck up and handle this stuff? You know what y'all gonna say? Well, guess what? We're gonna have to lose a few people, and a few people die. Nigga, go kill yourself first before you start talking about we need to start losing people. You be the sacrificial lamb, nigga. Go pull a Dr. King. Go get your ass fucked up, and then after that, come back to us. We actually like to see demonstration of suffrage first. Everybody want the reparation check. Everybody want the reparation. You know what's funny about that overall? Everybody wants that reparation check, but nobody want to get their ass tore by them German shepherds for that reparation check. Ain't that a bitch? Everybody wants Keisha to submit, but nobody wants to sit down and actually love and take care of Keisha. But everybody wants Keisha to drop her drawers, suck some dick, and goddamn make some babies and push out goddamn a little NFL player or little Whitney Houston out of her goddamn poom poom and make you some fried bacon, egg, and bologna sandwiches. Nigga, it costs, baby. I wasn't giving the goddamn river of gold. I was giving the goddamn brown river of goddamn sewage. Told to clean that bitch out and get your ass to work, nigga. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. James, you don't need to get this deep with them, bro. Right now, it's a fight for goddamn survival. I know Kev done seen a few brothers fuck over each other when they literally could have built something. You can't ask the women to get right if the men don't give a fuck to get right. It's impossible. I'm coming, son. We're about to play Destiny. That's why I find it interesting. Black men, we need to do this. We need that. Nigga, stop. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Listen, holistically, black men were not trained to trust each other. Black men were not trained to trust each other. We know it, we're tribalistic. I'm at my tribe. Some of y'all got yours. Mm-hmm. I'm at my tribe. Some of y'all got y'all tribe. Y'all don't believe in what I believe in. Y'all don't pray to the same type of deities and ancestors I pray to. Y'all not willing to go to them certain means and lengths. I understand that. I don't judge you. Some of y'all say, fuck them kids. I don't want kids. Cool. Keep that same energy, bitch. Because understand this. You're not wrong for saying what you want to say, but hell, I was like that too. Man, fuck these kids. Hell, I done said that sometime when I get my goddamn, my kid done fuck up some shit. So goddamn, fuck that little nigga. Goddamn, what? Why would you do that to me? Why did you do that? I don't know. Just because. What the fuck? Like just because? Like niggas, that cost me $200 motherfucking dollars. What the fuck? Here, I can fix it. Fuck you, nigga. Come on, man. Get your damn jacket. We got to go to the hardware store. Why else would you put fucking goddamn shit in the goddamn pipe? Now we got to fix it, man. Y'all, listen. A lot of these women are not prepared, are not trained, because they were not raised on how to deal with kids. Because guess what? They weren't treated or raised like a kid. It's a lot, man. This a lot of these dudes who talk about what the white man would do, what the Asian man would do, y'all shut the fuck up, man. Y'all don't know what they got going on in their own struggles. You're not those men. Worry about your own shit. If they really want to let you into their dark, I know which they never will. But the first thing they're going to show, and as they rightfully should say, is what about your fucking house? What about your shit? What about your thing? Hell, did y'all even want to fix up your own inventory? Well, I got nothing to do with them, which is fair. You can say that. But today, still, listen, y'all think I don't know how they think about niggas with dreads? Like, bro, I'm a black man with dreads, and it's in South Carolina, bro. There's like goddamn 6 million men like me running around. Like, hell, goddamn, there's probably like 500 right now just in this one little county goddamn streets. Ironically, when I went to the school for my kids' recital, I didn't see no black men with dreads. I didn't see no black men with dreads. I think I was one of the youngest brothers there. The older black men, it just was a lot, bro. Like honestly, if I literally start going over how I am or like stuff, that's why I said, bro, when I really start going in about shit, motherfuckers don't know how to take to me, bro. I'm too fucking grounded in who I am on what it is for what it is. BMT, y'all be talking about what men should be doing. Well, I say, well, shit. Why aren't y'all building housing? Why aren't y'all building housing for black men? Y'all can go stunt on other black men, but y'all ain't trying to put down on a property and literally you can go get money from the state to put on black men to go get them in the voc rehab. The state will pay for that shit. Man, that ain't our fucking problem. Cool enough. Cool enough. But stop talking about me. Stop talking to me about what black bitches should be doing or black women should be doing. Get the fuck out of here, bro. No, and like I said, no, right, James. Like we understand, this is not an overnight fix. This is not well, we get one bill passed or one law passed, shit going to just go away. No, bro, you got generational trauma, children. My daddy is from the goddamn 60s. My mommy is from the 70s. I already know their head is fucked up. Hell, my goddamn grandma was trying to give my goddamn son when he was like 2 or 3 years old. That woman was trying to give him goddamn moonshine to put his ass to sleep. And I said, hold on, Ruth. What the hell? Why does my baby smell drunk or smell like liquor? The baby was like, all of a sudden the baby was like, Ruth right there. She's right there watching her story. My grandma done gave my baby goddamn moonshine and shit. The mama all cursing up a storm ready to fight the goddamn grandma. She don't know what the fuck he did wrong. She calling all kind of names shit. I was like, what happened? Oh yeah, grandma gave Javon moonshine to put him to sleep. And I was like, what? She's like, I don't know why y'all mad. I've been giving y'all moonshine since y'all were kids. I said, holy shit. So that medicine every winter morning that we were drinking, it was not goddamn. I was wondering what that fiery burning liquor was. We were drinking alcohol early in the morning to go walk to school in the cold. Motherfucker. So we were already fucked up already in the game before we got out there. Oh man, boy. That's an old remedy, boy. Listen, boy, we were built differently back in the day, boy. I think we just were built different. That's why it's funny because in the 80s and the 90s, we started watching the transition of the space time because we started getting introduced to technology. So for those who are part of that of the hard school of rocks and desolation, we coming into the soft, softer lifestyle. It don't really compute. But I'm like, well, damn, you built me for war, but god damn it, everybody now want to put down the sword and start talking. Nigga, I'm not built like that. I'm not. My mother got stabbed. My best friend plus didn't know she loved wrestling till years later. I never told this. Respect to you. Respect, man. And like I said, man, we're gonna have another talk on this shit later. I'm gonna hit up my peoples later on down the line. Shout out to the Blur Cartel family, man. Shout out to all the brothers that are content creators in the Blur Cartel, and we also have the women that are in the Blur Cartel that are also content creators. There's a lot that goes on. We just don't talk about it. You know why? But it's better kept behind closed doors. Your mother got stabbed. Your mom got stabbed by her best friend. Plus, she didn't know she loved wrestling till years later. I never told this. I respect that, James. When I see young kids say people are more sensitive now, I'm like, hell. I'm gonna see y'all guys later, man. We were mad sensitive back then. Oh, we had a lot of shit going on back then. See y'all.